Hello, and welcome back to Engame, and welcome back to another episode of the Captain of Industry. Welcome back to, well, almost resolve all the problems, but we have a growth ahead of us, and I just increased the production of our parts here, and guess what? We are out of... Really? No, it's not PC boards, it's the electronics number one. So let's focus on this, let's see where the bottleneck is, and let's see if we can increase the production of these bad boys. I'm just looking at the... Looks like copper is not a problem, which I'm actually surprised. Because these four should be producing 24 each. 24 copper. And it looks like they have overproduction of copper. Copper is queuing, or it's at least balanced, but it shouldn't be even balanced because these guys are producing the PC boards. PC boards. Are you guys consuming? Working? Looks like it's in balance. What do we have? PC boards 6, and you're saying that you're producing 12, and these guys need more than that. We do not need more electronics number 2. We need electronics number 1. So looks like this is going to be our focus now. To build one more of these. I'm just looking at the conveyor belts if they are releasing enough of these materials. Yeah, a lot of this is... Okay, let's do calculations. Mathematics time. Okay, forget about these to the right. We just... Let's have an overview of the statistics. You can see here consumption, production, it's there, 96. I think we are stable producing at 96. But also, I believe we are consuming at 96. So this is not going to work for us. We need to produce more. So how much we are consuming? Do we want to calculate consumption of... no, we don't. It's going to be hard because maintenance consumes the amount of electronics. We don't know exactly because depends from minute to minute and what we upgraded, what we didn't. Okay, let's go with the copper area here. I'm pretty sure before we get the last, the best, the ultimate manufacturing, which is, I'm just looking where it is, it's right here, robotic assembly. This is the one that we need for the next level manufacturing. Before we get that, we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way and just copy-paste more. So copy-paste more of this one. I'm gonna go for only one of them, hopefully that's gonna be enough, and we need to connect all of this. That would be, the lower part needs to be connected to this one. And then this is the rubber, needs to be connected here, and this one needs to be connected right there. Booyakash. Okay, so let's go and build all of these, and that's gonna consume more copper. I am pretty sure we're gonna have to improve our copper production as well, but we're gonna talk about it as we go. For now, I'm gonna let it be. I don't even know where to scale first. All of these are fine. This is 12. We have these paused. Why are these paused? Oh, yeah, right, because they're gonna need to be upgraded soon. I'm probably gonna go for the first one here and upgrade that one if we need more copper. Currently, like I said, we are now consuming a lot of copper. That would be 5 times 24. That's 120. Plus 3 over here. 123 copper is being consumed here. I'm pretty sure when we increase production of this, we will need... Is this going to be... Let's speed this up. Yeah, it's waiting for production. So when we increase production of these, we're gonna need increased production of these as well, which is gonna need more copper also. I will preemptively do this. There we go. I think I should be building it. Let's do a little bit like this. Okay, mining tower needs a designation. Let's deal with this. So we need to designate more mining area. I'm fine with this, and I'm fine with this. Just go for it. Another layer. Take it all off. Gold scrap. We're still not consuming enough gold, recycled gold. This is at 55%. Yeah, this is definitely supposed to be lower. Well, at least we're not mining any additional gold, so hey-ho. That's being... oh, struggling to find designation. What's the Oh, right. Why are you complaining? Do we have a second one? Second big truck? Whole truck. Are there two vehicles at the same place? Because it says here ×2. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, big truck. Okay, so this is the second thing we were talking about in the last episode. I have a problem with this access to this loose storage, but unfortunately this guy is now saying, oh, we have two of them. Yay. Why is this guy delivering only so little? I'm really hoping that they're not delivering. What were you delivering? Wheat. Ah, right, you're delivering here. I don't want them to deliver here. We have storage for wheat and for potatoes. That would be here. Why are you delivering it there? This is priority 5. What is this priority? I don't want this to be priority at all. This is priority 9. I'm not sure if this is also vehicles delivering stuff here. I really don't want anything but corn here, so can you please stop delivering stuff here? I think that's gonna be saving them some time. Anyway, and we have the last thing that we said in the last episode that we might do. You see how Oolykee is changing things these days? Is redoing this. Now, by the way, this is a very, very old setup. The only thing new here, well, the only thing, flywheel is always going to be here, but the power generator large, that's a newer tech. Everything else is old tech. It needs to be upgraded. We still need to decide what we're gonna do with the steam. I think going for power production is absolute must. Why am I saying that? Because water is relative. And you can always turn power into water. I know that every time you turn something into something, it's always losses. It's better to go directly for what you need. But unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to say it, maybe I should stop stuttering. But my opinion is that that power is more important than water. Yeah, fight the power. Because water, yeah, I think you can always come by water, and especially in our setup at the moment, if we start producing water here, it's gonna create this balance because water flows from that areas into these areas, and that's causing slight issues. If we start producing water in this side, I would either have to ship it somewhere else to be consumed. I can tell them to consume it here first. But I need to make sure that we're going to be producing or consuming enough water for whatever it's produced and then subsidize the rest of it from elsewhere. And this consumption production of water is relative because we change our edicts. So I'm really, really not enthusiastic about creating additional water. Okay, I said it. I said my piece. That being said, let's start taking care of this area, and if I'm done and decided on this, I think I'm done and decided on this. I don't want any more steam being used to create water. What is happening here? And why is there steam coming in this direction and creating water? You see this brine here? Well, that's a problem, because there is steam coming here. It's a low steam. That's a blue steam. Because do we have balance set up here? Yes, we do. But this balance is 48, 48. All of this should be functioning fine. Again, these balancers are not working as I want them. Am I selecting this correctly? I was kind of hoping. Okay, well, obviously we're going to be redoing this because I'm not happy about this. We're going to be turning thermal desalinators. I'm just sorry, vacuum desalinators, vacuum desalinators. I'm just thinking about that. What do we do with excess steam? Yeah, that's a good question. This is still water creation, so yeah. We will have ultimate is depleted steam. Ultimate depleted steam cannot be turned into anything but into water or into water in the thermal, excuse me, desalinator. One of those two things. Now, what we can do at the moment, we can put it, the thing with the thermal desalinators is they give more water than consume. What does it mean? Steam always turns from one type to the other, one to one, always, 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 except in the cooling tower, except when it's being turned back into water. So you have high steam, it's 3-3. Slow steam, it's 48-48. It's always going to be the same. Yeah. Oh, okay. And now this is Oolykee lying because this one is 16 into 12. Anyway, in water conversion here, the only way you're gonna get less water than it goes in is if you use cooling towers. But if you use thermal desalinators, which is the ultimate setup for water production, you will get more water than you get steam. This is vacuum thermal desalinators or vacuum desalinator or recipe desalination. You use 15 seawater plus steam to get 30 drinking water plus 6 brine. So this is the setup. This is the ultimate setup and this is the best way to do it. But we get the same problem from before. What do we do with excess water? Excess water need to be consumed. So if we put this water, let's say, into the settlement, if by any chance, by any mathematical equation, we create more water than the settlement can consume, the system stops, the power plant stops, the trash stops burning, the exhaust case stops scrubbing, and all of that stuff. So we're gonna have to have overflow dump for the fresh water. So it's just constant combinations of setups. So what we can do is either dump this water straight away, or we can do that with steam, just dump the steam straight away, or we can have an overflow, let's say next to the settlement, but this overflow can be set up anywhere where the water is generated. So for example, if this is overproduction of this water, if we have storage for water, I wonder if this can be stored. Can steam be stored? I'm pretty sure not. It can be stored as a heat, but not as a steam. So yeah, I'm just wondering, but just for notification purposes. So that means that this water here, these desalinators that we have, thermal desalinators that we have, these are not useful for us now. I will not use them now. I will be leaving them though, because I think this is going to be a good location for our depleted steam processing. So what I'm going to do now is upgrade this setup here. I'm going to build the cooling tower, the better cooling tower, and both of these factories, let's call them factories, that would be incineration for our waste, plus the scrubbing of exhaust, will be turned into electricity. This is already here, but it's not functioning as it should because it needs to be way more efficient. So we have 48 low steam here, so this needs to be consumed. 48 low steam here. We're gonna need at least one of these. So let's go and make one of these. This is gonna be consuming all the steam from one of these, okay? And now we need to have a second one. Okay, so second one is right here. These pipes are working, even though they're fugly. I don't like them, but they are working, so I'm gonna leave them. After this, we will have the cooling tower. Cooling tower is gonna be output 48 and 48. I think that's gonna be enough only for one cooling tower. Big cooling tower. 48 and 48 is 96. So this is what this is what we're gonna get as a result. Okay, so let's do that. So we're gonna upgrade this one. I'm gonna pay Unity for this, and then we will have these two cooling towers removed. I'll do it only to here, and then I'm gonna use Unity for this. Okay, and now we have a problem with depleted steam. What do we do with depleted steam? Initially, we're gonna use the cooling tower to get rid of this depleted steam. So we will have 48 depleted steam out of each one of these generators going into this cooling tower, and then out of this cooling tower we're gonna have the we're gonna have bigger pipe because it's gonna be more than 60. Let's build this. Let's build this. And then we need to upgrade this pipe. I'm just thinking, did I do anything wrong here? Let's not upgrade it. I didn't do anything wrong, not that, but can I do anything better? What would be the better thing to say? So we have water being delivered here into this storage, and this is the storage where we can talk about what to do with this. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to upgrade all of this at the moment. I was thinking of improving this, but small brain. So small brain, I can't think of this right now. Okay. Big pipe, big pipe, big pipe. All of this is big pipe. Okay, for now I'm gonna just leave all of these to be big pipes and deal with this as it's being built. Okay, this is not going to be needed, so this is going to be a slight problem. I don't want to remove this because even though there's nothing here, as far as I understand, the axle exists in here. There's axle that is helping spin the rest of the system here. I'm just thinking if we can, I'm pretty sure that we cannot put flywheel here, that it's not big enough. Yes, it's way too small. So if we would implement this as well into the whole system, this would need to be all moved by 2 places in this direction. Or I should have done it in the opposite direction. Oh, right, look at this guy. I'm just thinking now, maybe I should have just upgraded these two. Maybe, let's try this. This is bigger, and then I can use these cooling towers. No, it's gonna look fugly. Okay, mistakes have been made. And at least one of these. Okay, and then this is going to be 75, 75, that's fine. Okay, and now we need to connect this steam. Let me just do this and this. And we have a steam now. This is gonna be higher steam. Do I go for both? No, I think we can go for one. Let's do it with a small pipe all the way to the end, and then here as well. And then here we're gonna need to upgrade this. Please build. Upgrade this. Please build. And here I just need to build these 2 pipes. That's fine. And this needs to be connected to better cooling tower. Large cooling tower. I think it looks as good as any. Build, build, build. We cannot connect other steam, depleted steam, into this system because this will be consuming eventually all the steam that is being produced by these 2 scrubbers. Hopefully we will never get there, but unfortunately you never know with with setups these days. So for now I can only expect that this is going to be running under 100%, hopefully as close to 100% as possible, but at the moment looks like it's 64%. So that means 1.5 of these is being used constantly, which is 72, I think, steam. So this needs to deplete the steam. We need to build this tower, and everything is connected to this system that is going to be supplying water back into the settlement, which we do have not. We don't have an overflow. We'll see if this is going to introduce more water than we can consume. Bear in mind there's consumers in between that are consuming water as well. So I'm still thinking that this recycling of this water is not going to be that significant. So Yeah, just FYI. Okay, so that being said, we should have now these steam. Yeah, steam being depleted, go away. And now, hopefully, this needs to be absolutely number one in production. No balancing. Consume everything as you get. And spin the generator. This generator needs to be alpha. Needs to be running as much as possible because we need to we would like to use this electricity in any way possible. This electricity should be used as is being produced. We are producing electricity from two sources. One of them is high steam from incineration plant, which is very, like, this is 140 waste and we are currently way low. Why is this jumping up and down? The green, yeah, my bad. The green is 77. We are getting 77 waste, and we are consuming 144. So it's like a little bit more than half of this. So we are getting 9 high steam. 9 high steam is nothing. I think I overbuilt this as well. I think we should go... Oh my god. 18. Yeah, I think a lot of this stuff needs to be changed. I think it's gonna be... Okay, I'm doing this now. Do we have enough unity? So. Do we have enough construction materials? Yes. Okay, I'm demolishing everything and hope for the best. Pray for me, guys. This is gonna be rough. This goes away. This goes away. Go away. Everything goes away. Water goes... Let's go to here. And this one, do you need to be upgraded? Currently we're using 9, but yeah, these... what's the difference between smaller and bigger power producers? They're not more efficient. They're the same, just double. So no problem there. We need everything. Oh my god, why is this stupid thing here? Oh, you look horrible. Okay. I need lower. I think I'm gonna go for lower ones because there's no reason for us to use the bigger ones. There we go. And then can you use this steam into this one? Yes, but you might create... I might create a disbalance, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, just get away. Go away. Okay, flywheel needs to be... Come on. Flywheel needs to be here, and some generator. I don't even think this is gonna be running anywhere close to the capacity. So do we have enough construction materials? Let's hope so. 50. Ooh, that's a lot. That's fine. And this is 75. That should be enough. Okay, so we need to go... Oh, now the mathematics, did it change? No, I will not connect to this steam output whatsoever. Is that a term? I will not connect it to this output at all. We need separate output because eventually when this gets to 100% it will cause... This is where it's gonna fail first, and I don't want this responsibility. So for now, for sure you will go and just get a big... I need to build a big tower because I'm megalomaniac, but also because it's more efficient. So 100, I think that's gonna be fine. And now pipes. And it's not going to give us that much water. This at maximum capacity is going to be running... It's not going to be running that efficiently. So there we go. So we have a flywheel spinning. We have steam going out. I think it should be working fine. This high steam here currently is accumulated, but it's not going... This high steam is going to be like 24 here, but it's consuming, like you said, a little bit more than 50% of this, so like maybe 10. So even with this smaller generator here, even with these smaller generators here, it's not going to be creating a lot of power. So we said like 10, that's less than half. That would be 2 megawatts. Let's say, no, did we say? Yeah, it's going to be 10 high steam. So it's going to be 2.5 megawatt of mechanical power, and then we're gonna get 1.5, less than 1.5, 2.5. That's 3 megawatt of mechanical power. It's gonna go like altogether, I think, here from this setup. This setup is running a little bit more efficiently. It's like 66% each one of these, so that would be 2/3 of 12, that would be 8 megawatts of mechanical. So 8 megawatts and 3, so that's like 11 megawatts of mechanical power, which is going to be like, I don't know, 10 or less megawatts of electrical power, which is nice, I mean, who wouldn't want that? Let's say that it's for free, even though it's not. It's comes with a pollution price and maintenance and everything else, but you have to get rid of waste anyway, so might as well. Mine control tower, this is sand. How are we doing with sand? It's looking decent, but we need to focus on sand. So let me go for preparing for the future sand exploitation, because we're gonna go underwater eventually. Sand, like I said, is one of those materials that is not recyclable. I don't know if you get it from any mines. I don't think you do. You can get it by trade. I think you can get it by trade. Let me see. Maybe I'm wrong. This is coal mine, uranium. Yeah, boy. Later. Bauxite, more coal, water, oil. This is limestone. This is quartz mine. Okay, quartz you get from quartz you make sand. So there is a couple of quartz mines. Okay, that's fine. I tried exploring stuff and they're all stronger than me, guys, so that's not going to be resolved anytime soon. So for now, we are here. Okay, I'm considering this to be resolved. We don't need another waste burner, by the way, so I'm happy with this. We're using hydrogen to burn the waste. I'm happy about that. And output is connected to recycling. I'm happy about that as well. Ooh, that's not good. This one has an output of 72 and it's not working at 100%. Not working at 100%, but eventually it will, so it will need bigger pipe. I'm just gonna prepare for this. Anything else here? I think that's okay. Everything is fine here. Okay, let's go for the next steps. We have a couple of more researchers that we did. So we are producing these materials. Just let's make sure that we have enough of these. I don't think this is enough. I think we are not producing as much as we are consuming, and when it's going up and down the consumption, that means that we are not supplying enough, and this is the storage is going down. So this is not working. We already tried addressing this. I will remove this because we're not gonna need it. Vehicles, we don't need it. Offices, we're gonna talk about it. Pipes, we don't need it. Arc furnaces are we're notified. Offices is something that we're gonna have to talk about, but that's gonna be, we need to scale our population. That means everything needs to be scaled out from every consumption aspect. But at the moment, you can see what the problem is. At the moment, this is the problem. The electronics number one. You can see here now we are getting to the problem. We don't have enough copper, so let's go and fix this. So I'm thinking now, is the copper recipe also including steam? Is this gonna be a big project? Let's have a copper recipe from here. Yes, it is. It includes steam, sand. Looks like it's just water and steam in the end, coming out of those two. Water in, steam out. This is okay. This is okay. I will really need to be careful about this because I might be affecting our production. So I either have to be fast or... Yeah, I think I'm gonna be fast. So we need to prepare everything in advance. So we need water here. So I need to make sure that this water is constantly supplied. As you can see here, we have a couple of water switches, luckily for us. I do remember which waters are priority, which are... no, we have only one water switch. This one is acid switch. So this is the water switch, and priority output is into this storage for the acid production. We do have... so that means I would like to have another switch somewhere for water. So I think I'm gonna go and cut this pipe over here. Like this, remove all of this. We'll want to build a switch. This is only 2 size pipe, that's interesting. I'll rebuild the same because it was functioning so far, but I have a feeling we're gonna need to change this soon enough. So I'm losing unity, that's a problem, and we're coming to the edge of how much unity we have. This is going to restore the water, so everything is fine, but I need to deal with this unity. Let me see what the problem is. What are you? Looks like the low side. Yes, we have the cake, but unfortunately we still don't have the research the sugarcane. That's again a big setup. Sugarcane, we found the sugarcane seeds. It's ticked here, so we just need to research this in order to be able to grow sugarcane. Sugarcane changes a lot of mathematics, so we'll talk about that. Oh, coffee. I love coffee. But we still have a problem with balancing this. So let me see what we can do to reduce our either consumption or production of unity. So if I go to industrial edicts, what can we lower here? Power, I like to consume less coal, so I'm going to leave solar power at maximum. I'm not building any more solar power plants for now. We'll see when we need them, but we can build like 3 at a time, so it's fine. Maintenance stays up. Fuel consumption stays up. Research stays up. The only thing I'm thinking about here, recycling absolutely up. I'm thinking about this one. Boom. This is gonna slow down, decrease, but it's gonna increase water consumption. I don't think I understand well this. Air pollution, I think this is down. I would like to see the graph. Air pollution, vehicle pollution, contracts, this is where it goes. Maximum can be increased further by researching higher housing bonus. Maximum can be increased further by reaching a higher housing bonus. How do you reach a higher housing bonus? I don't know. These house appliances, I think it's... No, I think I'm gonna have to sacrifice this because I said I'm gonna do this fast. I think I'm gonna go for this water like this, and this is gonna definitely increase our unity production. The problem is gonna be we're gonna stop producing copper. Oh, why don't I just build a new copper then? It's like a... Yeah, let's build a new copper, new one of these. Just we're gonna plan for it. I don't think it's gonna be a big problem, and then we won't be damaging our current setup. So if I copy paste these, just to see how they how you doing? Well, actually, can I do it this way then? Escape. Let's copy like this. Can I copy it all the way from here? I'll do it like this, and here. These vehicles need to go away. Go away. Like this. And now I just need to fix the pipes. So if I go from here to here, these things are also mathematical equations. Need to be sure that we are delivering enough of everything. So this, and then we have conveyor belts in here. Yeah, boy. This paused, unpaused, that's something that we're gonna have to make a decision about. And then this is the big thing, the big wig. Set the recipes, recycled copper, normal copper. Here we go, water in, water out. You can see here that we have a couple of things that we need to connect. That would be the slag. Like this. And then this is the pollution output. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So all of this is connected. Now they have this. Where's the play with the pillars? I totally forgot about that. Yeah, friend, we were talking about this the other day. You can remove. Is it here? Nope. I'll find it. It's just that you can move these pillars around so they look a little bit nicer. But I'll do that later. Now I'm bothered by this. I really want to find it now. Yeah, there we go. Modify pillars. Okay, so if I build it here. Okay. I can remove this one, but not this one. This is too much. Okay, sure. Okay, but anyway, this is the setup. Okay, so let's get everything connected. In the beginning, we have the graphite here. So let's go with the conveyor belts all the way in the beginning, all the way here. Boom. We need U-shaped lifts. This is sand. There we go. And the last one is water. Water. Water needs to be here. I can do it for now, like this. And I need this output to be... Start filling this, please. And now we have +6 unity. What the hell is happening here? I have no idea. But then we know that this is not working correctly because we don't have enough copper. Copper is being delivered. We need to supply more copper. All good, all good, all good. But we need to make sure that we have enough copper. So this is the whole point of this exercise. So what I'm going to do here is connect this. Go to 3 high, I think. Okay. Like this. Let's build this. Unity. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna need a lot of unity. This is gonna be this is gonna cost like 13 unity to build only this one. I can build some conveyor belts and be happy about this and gloat. That's fine. And this is... I have a feeling I made a boo-boo here. Let me just see. Nope, this is pollution. Yeah, that's fine. And this is going to be steam. What do I do with steam? Good question. I have no idea. I think I'm going to do the same thing as previous. I'm going to dump the steam in the atmosphere and deal with my demons as they escape. Unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to take it. So let's do it. Let's do it like this. I'm gonna leave it here. Let's leave it here. How much steam they're gonna be producing? Each one of these is only... Oh yeah, this is not going to be that much. It's less than steel because, yeah, we're producing more copper. So let's go and put the exhaust. Exhaust. Here. That's it. Just get rid of the steam now. When I feel like dealing with this problem, it's not really a problem. Steam doesn't create any problems for now. There we go. Build this. Okay, let's start building. A lot of unity. Oh my god, unity dropped now. Okay, I need to calm down. I'm gonna have some coffee. We have still over 20 minutes left in this episode, so hey ho, let's go. Okay, coffee here. Topped up my coffee. What's with this? Don't be mine. Oh, thank God. High supply of sulfur. Who knew that's gonna be a problem? Export number 1. Yeah, this is the first place where you should be taking sulfur from. What's consuming sulfur? Rubber, fertilizer production. So many things are consuming sulfur. Yeah, we need to get rid of this sulfur. Yeah, this definitely can be a problem. By the way, I can be smart and build a burner, sulfur burner, but you know, at the same time, I don't want to be importing sulfur and on the other side burning it. But as far as I can see, we are doing this already. So let's have this as export 2, because we have a sulfur burner here, and this one is going to be definitely very, very low on it's not even on the export list. We need to ask them to export it. Yeah, but sulfur, we are not consuming enough. These guys are consuming the rubber sulfur. Let's see what else is being made of sulfur. Acid, rubber, slag. I'm not doing that. Fertilizer, tofu. We are building almost everything. We are making everything out of sulfur. We're just gonna have to scale up, you know, to make more. But yeah, okay. Copper problem. Let's start resolving this. So this is the ultimate. The smelter. So let's build this pipe. This is... Let's build all of these connections here. Okay, everything seems to be delivered over here. I think we're fine to start with this one. How much is this one? 175 purple construction parts. That's not a problem. And 13 Unity. Okay, let's start. Yeah, and these guys are going to cost almost 5.5 Unity each. And this is... well, we're going to start one by one. I will need this. And I will be building these. Okay, so we have 5.6. Okay, I can start with one of these. We can start with more. Well, we'll start. We need the pipe system and stuff, but I might start with this as well. This is 5.6. We don't have enough Unity anymore, but we will need everything else here, so I might invest in that. Let's speed this up to get more Unity. Are you working? Waiting for products. Yeah, so this is now the problem here. You can see that they're splitting resources between this and this. And this one is not getting enough. So that means that here on the left... No, actually... Oh, yeah, definitely this needs to be upgraded. So let's upgrade this part. And here, the one is going directly here. One is going here. Yeah, this is... For now, these are good. But here, no. Because here we're consuming 48 and 24. So that's 72. So definitely bigger conveyor belt is needed on this side. There we go. We're making this. That's great. I'm gonna unpause this one. And what do we need? Oh, right. I didn't even build this one. How much? There we go. We're gonna need 5.6 over here and 2.8. Oh wow, we can do both of them. Just about. First take care of overproduction, then mess with your production. That's my motto, starting tomorrow. I don't follow my own rules. Are you crazy? Who follows their own rules? Do what I say, not what I do. Oh, this is not needed. There we go. Let's remove this one. And this is gonna be... I'm gonna have to rebuild this one correctly, a little bit differently. And yeah, even this is not needed. Yeah, this is going to be not needed at the moment. There we go. This is now going to be serving 24 copper parts, each one of these. What's with this? Output is full. Slag. Okay, looks like Oolykee wasn't smart enough. How much slag are we producing here? 18. Ooh, these conveyor belts are going to get full soon. I need to be on top of this as well. But it's working. It should be working. I hope it's working. Okay, so, and you can see here now, supply of copper plates is, well, let's say progressing. Okay, excavator has no fuel. These fuel supplies, this is all related to zoning, so, my mea culpa, but it's related to zoning. What do we need here? Let's go for 2 up in this direction. Coal is plentiful because conveyor belt is not delivering coal. Construction parts. Yeah, let's check the steel production. How is everything doing here? Looks like everything is working. I'm just gonna randomly check some of these guys. We can upgrade. So steel, first of all, is not being produced in good amounts because this is empty. This storage here is empty and it shouldn't be. So we need to produce more steel. What is happening? Let's go and double check some of these factories. I want to go and see if any of them are not working. Do we just need more steel? It looks like we need more steel. Now, luckily, I already built most of the infrastructure, so this is not going to be a big problem. We just need to upgrade them and connect the water to these. Yeah, and of course it's gonna take. Oh, that wasn't working for a moment. Why weren't you working? This one wasn't working for a second. Why? Now it's working. Damn it. I need to catch them when they're not working. Look at this, it's 98% for some reason. I bet that materials weren't delivered. Let's see. Oh yeah, no. It could be here. How much? This is 8 times 24. Yeah, I think we're consuming more than 200 now. So this here at least needs to be upgraded to a higher level. Okay, I'm doing this. And we know that this is going to escalate, so I'm gonna go for this one as well, and this one as well. For now, and it's gonna have to grow, because each one of these, bear in mind, is gonna be consuming 48, let's say 50 for ease of calculation. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything before this is gonna have to have a better conveyor belt than it has than blue. So the red conveyor belts are gonna have to be all the way to last 4, so halfway through. Okay, waiting for products. You're missing the materials. That's a good point. I think they are just lagging behind due to the me upgrading this. So they were just. I can go for more. This is gonna create more backlogs while the conveyor belts are upgraded. You know what? I'll leave them alone for now. And what about the limestone consumption? No, that's fine. Only 6. Slag is gonna be a problem. We're gonna need to upgrade the conveyor belts for slag. Mine control tower, no mining designation. That's a sand people mining. Let's go in all directions here. I know it's a lot of rock, but still it has sand, and I need to get it. There we go. Do that. Okay, high supply of rock, that's fine. Low supply of construction parts, we're working on this. We are still storing some materials here, but that's gonna stop shortly. All the other materials full. This one is only a couple of materials left, and everything else is then gonna be shipped to be upgraded to purple materials. That's gonna be resolved. And my forever fight, the corn. Okay, so all of this seems to be working. Copper was the problem before. Looks like copper is everywhere. We can shut off some copper production now, as far as I care, but that's gonna be probably temporary, because we will have to grow. The bureaucracy needs to expand to meet the needs of expanding the bureaucracy. Yes. But these are a problem, because this is not working, because output is full. 24, and then after this needs to be upgraded. And after this needs to be upgraded. Did I mention that maybe even here? And even this is currently just a temporary solution, because... Oh, okay... Oh, waiting for products. Okay, so the supply chain was the problem. So let's see now how it works. Look at this copper leaving. This is not necessary to be upgraded, but it will be necessary after this is built. Just FYI. Okay, I think I'm done here. Let's see the vehicle upgrades. Are they still doing it? Yep, 2 out of 5 is in progress. This is gonna take a while, but it's moving. Pur si muove. That means yet it moves. Galileo? I forgot who said that. Some Italian SOB. Son of a gun. It's moving, we're making these parts. This is definitely a bottleneck. As you can see here, we are upgrading them. They need a few more parts to build next vehicle, but it's gonna take a while. I do not want to invest in this more, because once we upgrade them, it's gonna be fine. And I'm 100% sure that we're gonna have new problems arising. Maintenance here is looking good. This maintenance, I think it's dropping. Do we have a graph here? Maintenance, I want to see historical maintenance here. And the most importantly, this all needs to work. Two of these are producing 960 maintenance. So once this number falls down to 960, which it will fall down because we are upgrading our industry. For example, each one of the furnaces here costs 7.5 to maintain in parts 1, and then boom, 7.5 in parts 2. So it will be, it will change. This is definitely going to change. Okay, so we have the coal over here. Let's go for that, and we can go even in this direction, slightly going up. Yeah, I'm gonna go for all the coal. You know I will. But eventually, this is how much coal is here. I don't know what this amounts to. And how much coal is here, this much here. I don't know how much this amounts to, but eventually we're gonna have to go for another coal source, which I hope that is gonna be the last coal source. Why am I saying this? It's because this bridge has a point. We need to get to this. Oh, this is beautiful. Radioactive land, dead trees. Perfect. Die nature, die. Right. What is my next thing that we need to do? Offices. This is a nice talking point. I'm not an expert in office construction. Let's see, that would be under here, yeah. And you get all three at the same time. I mean, like, building this, we should probably consider this. Oh, dear God. That doesn't seem good. Paper. Rocks, paper, scissors. I'm thinking where to produce this next to paper, and then office materials. And then this consumes 248. Yeah, so paper is the most plentiful, so makes sense to make it close to the paper production. The problem with paper production is that paper production needs to be scaled, and I didn't build it for scaling here. What's the notification? What are you struggling to find? Ah, the big ones cannot reach this limestone. Why is that? Maybe yeah, I need to put all the pipes to the ground. That's another thing I'm gonna be doing off screen. So, like for example, these guys here, they need to go down. What is this? This is the nitrogen. This is for the additional ammonia production that I was doing. So, oh, this also seems to be. Let's try to scale this down a bit. Ammonia production consumption, it's fine. It's just that when we are processing more, let's say sour water because of the oil production or whatever, then we suddenly get more ammonia, and I want to consume this ammonia that is being produced here, because overflow is just, oh dear God. What, this was never working before? Maybe it wasn't. This is overflow of ammonia to burn it off. No. Well, it says that there is some in here. So, what did happen? How did this happen? I don't remember. There is some ammonia. Maybe I was rebuilding this when I was putting... Yeah, when I was putting another one in operation, I needed to rebalance this. So, to have priority output here, and then the rest of it can be burned off. But I didn't have any problems yet, so I'm happy with this. I'm happy that, however, it worked. So, office equipment, do we want to make that? I still think I would like to have this work a bit, to see if everything is functioning. What about copper expansion? Copper seems to be full now. I need to make sure that these guys are working. I think this is not good. I'm gonna preemptively... Yeah, you see this? Waiting for products, yeah. So who is consuming what here? These last two are consuming only 6. This is 24 and 6. This is 30. I think, yeah. I think now they should be working at 100%. Well, these guys are not working at 100%, so... That's fine. Now we should be working 100% rubber. We're getting enough rubber. Excavator, no fuel. Again, zoning. That's even though fuel is here, but excavator, no fuel. Yeah. I might scale vehicle part production. Maybe boost it. This one is 8 into 4, and this is 4 into. This is 8 into 4, and this is 8 into 4 as well. So what I could do, this is producing 16. If I boost this one, for example, like this, boom, he's gonna be consuming more yellow parts, he's gonna produce more red parts. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like this, just temporarily, while we are replacing vehicles, because I don't want to change setup and build something more. Plus, we are using these motor parts to import, export car parts here, so I can start doing... How many parts we need to export? I forgot. Not that much. I'm thinking about... Let's go 50. Let them deliver these parts here, so they can be filled into the ship. This is gonna slow down our red card production, because they're gonna take away some of these car parts, but as soon as this is full, they will be getting more. I'm just looking if our luxury products are in danger. No, imported goods are full. The storages here are not... Yeah, they're full as well. So there's like 100, there's like 1,000 imported products here, so no issues, no problems, for sure. Okay. Is there anything else I would like to do here? Research done. Glass. Okay, do we get stuck into this? We have a few minutes. Let me see. I think glass cannot be upgraded. Yes, it cannot. Should I slow this down? The only thing is supply, low supply is corn, which is beautiful to see. That means that we resolved everything. I mean, like, I can build a greenhouse for corn. Maybe I should. This is slightly concerning. These conveyor belts here, full of corn. I have a feeling we're gonna have to speed these bad boys up. I'm just thinking which ones. This has a capacity. I mean, there's space in between them, so I guess they're not being fully utilized. So, yeah, I can produce more corn and potatoes. Potatoes are being recycled into gas, so we don't need more potatoes. Do you need anything here? These vegetables are interesting. Storages are going up, as far as I can see, but maybe vegetables? Like, I'm just looking what is down here. Like, even corn is showing that is down. Well, but this is the point. I'm going to be upgrading corn. Let's see, corn and vegetables. Do we have... This is vegetables here. This is soybeans and vegetables. How are our soybeans doing? Soybeans are here. This is wheat and vegetables. Ooh, wheat. We have overproduction of wheat. You can see that wheat is being taken away. Let's see, wheat, no, corn, and we need corn and vegetables. Corn and vegetables are only being made here, and I think this is the only one that is corn and vegetables. Oh, Dear Diary, jackpot. Okay, let's do this one. Corn and vegetables. Low supply of glass. Yeah, let's touch upon glass. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. Nope. Where's the glass? Where's the sand people? Here we go. Glass maker. Boom. Huh? Okay, so what do you do? 24 to 24. 24 to 12. So literally... Oh, no, we can unpause. We will lose space here for vehicle movement. Well, they can go around, right? I probably should redo some of this setups. This recycling can be moved as well. In any case, this looks like just a win-win for us. So how do we do this? What would be the best way to do this? Let's pause you. Okay, and then let's pause you. Is this doing anything? This is not consuming glass at all. Okay, I'm gonna be making some mess here. Boom. Yeah, let's pass you. Boom, boom, boom. And you. There we go. Remove all of this. You need to be removed as well. Oh, do I have enough to build a new glass production? Glass houses. There we go. Boom. And glass maker. What the hell did I do here? Alright, this one needs to go in... let's do the balancer as well. So, flat earth balancer, flatter balancer. Balancer. And they can still pass. For now, I'm gonna have to deal with length of this. Okay, so you're paused. Let's unpause you. We just... what did we have? We have 3 times... We had 36, now we have 24 and 48. So we increased it by a third. No recycling anymore. No glass recycling from the manufacturing, so that's good. We still have glass recycling from the recycling, so we can just improve these. We need to build 2 more, and the recycling is going to be obsolete. And then this back up from here is going to be obsolete. For now, this is 24 into 24. No glass waste from manufacturing. We increase the glass production here. I'll do it as we go. I was like, do I do this now, like, you know, off screen or something? I don't see the reason for this. They still cost 8 workers. This is 6. Yeah, unless we need this, which I don't, at the moment we don't. So I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. I'll think about starting the roads, the main, like, supply paths and stuff, but that's gonna be as we go. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna leave it here. We'll see what the next things are that we're gonna have to deal with. We have the glass maker, that's fine. We have chemical plant and CO2 recycling into stuff. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, or ring at comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, have the description of the video. See you next one. Bye bye.